Alright guys, it is October 24th. It's like almost 5:30 here, down in central Wisconsin. Actually on our way to Oklahoma, and we decided it looked like too good of a morning to be on the road, so we're gonna get down to Oklahoma a little bit late and hunt here in Wisconsin. We had some pretty good bucks on camera, so we really wanted to take advantage of this. It's like 25 degrees out, all frosty, freezing cold. So excited. Isaac's heading in now. I'm gonna dropping him off, and then I'm gonna go set up about 700 yards away from where he's at on the other side of the property. So probably gonna freeze their tails off, but hopefully the deer will be moving. So we'll catch up later and let him in the stand. Well, it's 6:51. Everything's set up. It's so hard to see coming in the dark with a flashlight. I thought I was in a lot thicker cover, but I'm on the edge of a clear cut that I thought was a lot thicker. It's looking pretty thin from up here. But there's scrapes along the back edge behind me, and then in front of me, and then directly on the ground behind me are two really big scrapes on this little pointed timber that pokes into this clear cut. So hopefully I'll see some deer. Super cool, so crunchy and freezing cold out here for end of October. It's like 25 degrees. There's frost everywhere. Should be a good morning. Alright guys, it is almost 9 o'clock. I absolutely froze. I don't know what I did wrong, but I obviously did not dress wrong. Not dressed right. So I'm gonna need to work on that for tonight. It is supposed to warm up a little bit. It's supposed to get up to 45 or something. So now I'm just gonna drive around a little bit. Maybe if I could do see if I can find any like fields buddy up the public and see if there's anything on the fields. If not, I'm just gonna kind of explore some of these. I don't know if I'm actually gonna like go into the public or not, but at least see what it looks like. You can find a lot just by looking at it from the road. So that's the plan for the rest of the morning. Get some breakfast here at some point, and then figure out what I'm done. Tight. Alright guys, it is October 26th. This is day 2 now. First day actually kind of hunting. Yesterday we got tags, kind of figured out what we were doing, drove around a little bit, just kind of explored a little bit. We didn't really accomplish anything. And then now today we just got to the area we're actually going to be hunting. And it's looking a lot better than where we were before. It's all open country. It's so cool out here. Actually see farther than 30 yards. So got Isaac and Lars with me right now, and we're just out here doing some glass and trucks right over there. We've just been driving through all this stuff trying to find deer. Seen a few does and a couple little bucks so far, but hopefully we can see something. We're just kind of exploring right now, so we'll see what happens. Huh? Let's go check out that other property. Yeah. And this one. And it's like right there, probably. Think we can get through on this road? This one goes all the way through? I think so.
Those two when we were at this morning.
Alright guys, my grandpa is off scouting a property by himself, and he has his truck with a small trailer with a little Polaris Ranger on it, and he said he's buried out there, so all the dirt roads are really soft. They look dry, but they're not, so we almost needed to call him earlier, but so that's where we're headed now. We got a 25-minute drive, and then we're gonna go hopefully pull him out. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we're not there all day, but there's a deer right in front of that person's house. We're seeing some deer, so we just seen like a dozen does and a little buck, so deer around here. Well, he's pretty buried back here. This stuff is really muddy. He had the Ranger with the trailer, so we hooked the trailer up to the Ranger and pulled it. Looks like he's making it out with the Ranger, so he's gonna drop the trailer off, come around, and we're gonna hook the Ranger up to the truck and pull the truck out. So that's the plan. It's pretty muddy down here.
With that disc, like all four tires are spinning. So
yeah, I know.
If you like belly it up, it's just gonna keep slowly moving forward, even as it is.
Right. This mud just cakes everything. It's just there's zero tread on these tires now. I know. Gross. We got the GMC out. Grandpa went down to see what it looks like up ahead, so just screaming all the way up this hill, but we got it. Just barely stayed on the road, so it's hard up here, but we have a ditch on that side and a ditch on that side, so we got to go through another mess. So hopefully we can make it out without getting stuck. Squirrely.
I'm telling you, it's not good. You just have to get across that spot right there. He's good.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he made it.
Nice.
Just keep going.
Always surprised me.
Floor it. Just hammer down. You just gotta gun it at that point.
Oh yeah.
He's good.
How does such a city truck do so well in the mud?
We make this into GMC commercial.
Alright, we spotted a probably 110-inch 9-pointer, and then we realized we didn't have land access permits, so we went and got permits like 35 minutes away, and now we're on our way back to where we seen that buck. He was on the edge of the road with another 6 or 8 pointer probably, and there's fairly thick brush in there, so I guess we're gonna go see if we can see him first and then figure out what we're doing after that. But so we're headed now. We'll be there in 25 minutes probably. Alright, we went and checked that spot where those bucks were, and we didn't see anything, and so I guess we weren't really sure what we could really do if we didn't see anything in there. It's a small little chunk of public there. We didn't really want to just go blow through it, so we're out of this really big piece here. We're gonna go walk some of these big ridges for a while, just kind of glass and maybe sit for a little bit, but see what we can see. And then we might try head out a little bit early to drive by that property right before dark and see if we can see anything in there. And if we do, we'll probably try make a stalk on it. But just got our bows dialed in, so they've been bouncing around back here for like 1,700 miles. I think we've put on the truck so far. So and it's pretty big. I've had to go back and see if the cases were still in the truck. So it's been a little rough on them, but they're still shooting pretty good. So we're gonna go find some deer. What? Oh yeah. is day 3 here. Day 3 of being in Oklahoma. Day 2 of really kind of being in the area we want to be in hunting. So I just dropped off Lars and Isaac. They're gonna go glass off this point, and then I'm going in after that 9-pointer that we seen yesterday afternoon. Can't really do anything until I get eyes on him, so I'm just gonna kind of go in there and I'm gonna circle the property first, just in the truck, because there's kind of roads that kind of circle. It's not a very big piece of property that he was on. He was on public, but the property isn't very big, and it's kind of all surrounded by open stuff, so I think he's gonna stay in there. Unless he moved during the night, but I would think he'd be in there now. Hoping he's in there now. And if I can see something, if I see him, I guess I can figure out what I'm gonna do then. If I don't see him, I'm probably gonna try to find the highest point I can and just glass from it for an hour or two. So that's where I'm headed now. Hopefully we'll see something. Alright, we moved about an hour to a totally new property because we weren't seeing much for deer over there. And it's like we moved from like Wyoming to like Nebraska. It's really cool. It's all sagebrush and rolling hills with a few little pine trees mixed in. So we'll see. Hopefully there's some more deer here. It's like we can get a couple miles back from the road, so that's where we're headed now. So hopefully we see something. Alright, I just dropped Lars and Isaac off. They're gonna go after seeing some deer out in some clover fields. About half a mile away.
State Highway 50.
So we're drop them off there, and then I'm going to drive. I'm going to check out some other properties with fields on them. It seems like fields seem to have all the deer in them, and we're really getting desperate, just trying to find deer right now.
In 3.3 miles, turn right onto Main Street.
That's where I'm aiming. I got 3 or 4 public land fields picked out, and I'm gonna go drive by them and see. We only got like 40 minutes of light left here, so hopefully we'll have enough time to get to a few of them. Just putting together a game plan for the morning right now. Need help?
Not yet.
Okay.
Got her in the guts.
Really?
Huh?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was like 52 yards or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was like 3 inches back probably.
Is he lying, Lars?
What?
Is he lying? You got an arrow in her though?
Yeah.
Huh.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I didn't think you did.
No, we got real close though. Got to like, I don't know, it was like probably 60, 70 yards. It just got too dark. Man, I'm trying to see my pin.
I know.
It got dark so quick. Like
It got dark instantly.
we were like running down there, like going through all these draws. I was just scrambled up that hill and like just going as quick and as quiet as I could. Then there's 2 barbed wire fences right at the top. So I got through both of those and I was like at like 60 or 70 yards, and I was like just looking at my pin. I was like, I can barely see it. I was like, she was like kind of out behind some brush at like 60 or 70 yards.
Yeah.
I was like, if I had 10 more minutes of light, I could have just snuck right across the field, because she like went right behind like a brush pile.
Yeah.
It's like just snuck right into like probably 40 yards or something.
Yeah. I never even got to do any glassing, but I seen 12 deer just on the road. It was hard to tell.
Okay.
There might have been a buck, but most of them were does. But just on the road and on that public. Yeah, and then there's like 4 or 5 other, or like probably 3 or 4 other properties I wanted to check, but that was the only one I got to. I didn't even get to do any glassing. I couldn't see anything.
Cool.
All right, Ike, what are we doing?
We are filling. No,
What else?
we're checking out lands, trying to find a good place to hunt. But we're on what is this? State land?
Yeah.
Big piece of state land that we're checking out right now. Just checking out this water hole, looking for tracks. Not sure, we're gonna go walk some hills and try to see if we can sneak up over them and find deer, but we'll see. It's pretty windy, so it'd be good for stalking, but kind of in a scramble, trying to figure something out, but see how it goes.
All right, guys, it is 3:45, day 4, I think. We went and checked out a new area, like an hour and a half away from here, and there wasn't really any deer. It was really open. I think there was deer. We talked to a game warden, and said there are deer there. A little bit harder to hunt than where we're at now, where we came back. But we just decided we had found some deer here last night, and we wanted to come back here for the evening. And so I just dropped Lars and Isaac off pretty close to where they were last night, and I'm heading out to glass again, just like we did last night. So it's only 3:45 though, so we have like almost a little over 3 hours until dark. So not sure. I might end up sitting for a little bit, parking the truck if I can find a good spot to park the truck where I'm not gonna mess deer up and just glass like the last half hour of light. I'll probably do that, but hopefully we can see something. I think they're gonna shoot pretty much whatever they can get on. We got like 6 tags here, so I'm gonna go see what I can find now. Got our first deer sighted for the evening. Nice doe out there. Not on public. That side of the road is not public, but I just pulled up here to glass the other side and looked over there, and there's a doe standing right there. It's a good sign. Alright guys, it is getting pretty close. We still have a little while, maybe an hour, a little more than an hour. I'm parked up on top of this giant, it's not that big, but kind of see it's a top, kind of an overlook here. You can see crazy far, probably see almost 4 miles. There are fields down there, 2 fields. I'm not sure what's planted in these fields. It's really short. I don't know if it's some sort of a winter mix, like if they've already been cut and tilled up and now there's something in there. But they are absolutely loaded with deer. There's at least 50 deer in those 2 fields that I can see. It's way too far. It's like a mile and 1.2 miles from here. So I can't really see anything with my 8x42s. I can see 2 bucks fighting down there. I can't tell if they have antlers even, but I can see 2 going at it. It's 1.2 miles from public, so it's not really even worth looking at, but I'm gonna go drive through there just to see if there's any bucks on there, just because it'd be cool to see. But it's crazy how many deer are there. We've been looking for deer all the last 3 days, so it's cool to see that they're actually around. Well, I just did a drive-by, and they're mostly all does. I seen 1 6-pointer and a really nice, like 130, 140 inch buck in the back edge, right on the edge of the woods. Just so cool. It's good to at least know that's a possibility out here. Now there are some in that land like that, fields like that on public land, so I gotta go find that now. I know where some's at, so I gotta go slip up on that and see if I can see anything over the top of the hill. But probably the initiating lane. So heading back, seen some deer. Didn't really see anything too exciting on public, but I did see some deer. So hopefully we have enough to kind of get a game plan for tomorrow morning. If not, we'll just try to get in between some of these fields and timber. Sounds like Isaac missed one, so we'll see what he says. We want to pick him up right now. Want to tell us what happened?
Well, glassing these fields, and what am I be sitting there? Probably half an hour, maybe. And a doe pops out way at the other end of the field, probably 800 yards away, I'd say. So we start working our way down there, and it's super thick, like super tall grass mixed with thorns and stuff. So we're getting through that and get down there. We creep up to like 60 yards, and this whole time we kept peeking out like as we were going down the field, and you can see there's more deer coming into the field. There's probably got to like 8 or 10 deer, I'd say, like a bunch of spikes, looked like a fork, and then there's that. I didn't know that 7-point was out there, but then we were gonna shoot that doe. We crept up to like 60 yards, and 7-point just starts coming over the crest of the hill on the other side of the field, and I keep creeping up there, get to like 40 yards from that doe, and just waiting. I was like, I'm not gonna shoot a doe if he just keeps working his way down here. So kept working, and it was like took probably half an hour. Finally got to 40 yards and just eating there, and then started to kind of just head kind of a little bit out into the field. I was like, well, I better shoot him now. So I drew back, and it was pretty tall grass, so I drew when I was down in the grass, slowly stood up, and once I got stood up, there was like 2 other does that were like right next to him, and one of them looked at me and was like staring at me, and that buck picked his head up and was staring at me. I just put it on him. I mean, it felt like a good shot, and released, and he wheeled to the side, and it just zipped like right past his shoulder. Whatever, felt to be a heart sink, but the way it goes. Oh well. Then we seen some more good ones, or another good buck. We were stalking does for the rest of the night. We like right before shooting light ended, and we're heading back to get our bags. And we just seen 2 does out in the field, and we were trying to get a shot on them, but it was kind of windy and whatnot. And then look over to my edge, and at like 50 or 60 yards, there's just a tank of a buck out there. It's like just back out, and it's like it's just too dark to shoot. Sure, our best plan is to back out and get back in there tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is the way it is.
I have some food.
Go buy a new product.
Yeah. Set the dead meat in the dirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, not dead meat. It was a mega meat. So I was gonna shoot a doe. I had a mega meat on.
You wrecked one of my mega meats?
Yeah.
I have new blades for those at home, I'm quite sure. I'm trying to stalk a doe. There's 2 does out here in this field. Oh, there's a bunch of coyotes. That's cool. 3 coyotes just sitting down there on the edge of the hill. Crazy. Oh, there's 2 does up in this field. I'm trying to step over and get a buck, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get some. If I can get close. spiky fork things. And I got a doe and a nice little Basker X 6 or 7, 8 pointer came out. I think it's the one that Isaac missed the other night. So hopefully they work their way down this edge. Bit of a goofy spot. Got like a little clearing here. I'm just standing up, and if I see something come, I'm just gonna have to kind of poke out and shoot. So I also forgot my rangefinder, so that stinks. So it's gonna have to be close. That's really hard to tell distance in fields, and especially since I'm so used to hunting in woods. But we'll make something work. Hopefully we get an arrow off tonight. Up back where we came from, on top of the ridge glassing. You can see all these fields. It's like tree fields here. And Isaac's on the other side. My brother Lars is back closer to my grandpa, still on the edge of the field. So we're all set up within half a mile of each other. So my grandpa's just keeping us all notified when a deer comes on the field and where it's headed and stuff if we can't see it. Some more deer filing out here shortly. Sorry, the lighting's so weird. The light's shining through my orange hat and it's glowing my face weird. But that was so close. It was so awesome. It's absolutely the biggest buck I've ever seen hunting. He had to be pushing well into the 140s, I think. I'm not very good at judging score, but he came in to probably about 80 yards. Right at the end of shooting light. But he was headed right on a string to me. Not sure why he was coming to me. He had a doe with him, I think. He had a doe and the fawn were standing right at about 50 and 60 all night long. And I was just trying to, whenever they would come in a little bit closer to like 45, which I would probably shoot at 45, I couldn't get a shot off through the brush. They never got to like 40, 45 in the open. So I never got a shot off at them. And then there was a really tall 7-point, look at the 6-point, but he had a double brow tine on one side. It was so cool. It's all funky looking, all crooked rack. He was running around up on the top with a doe out along the fence line and stuff. And then right at last, like probably 10 minutes before last light, I just, like there was a bunch of deer at the top of the hill that I kind of knew what they all were. I just picked up my binoculars and I was looking at different deer, and I glanced up there and I see this just giant rack just over the hill. So cool. And I didn't want to have to sit there all night. And actually, it was annoying because coyotes were running deer off over on the other side. We've seen a bunch of them this morning. We've seen 6 of them. They pulled a cow down out here, like a big heifer. So it's not the most comforting thing to know when you're walking in the dark. They pulled a cow down, but so they were howling. They're still howling and yapping, and eventually they bumped him off, where I could still see and make sure he did go off. So I think I got out clean. Just passed a cell camera and a scrape. Doesn't look like it's been checked in a long time. Nothing out here. There's an old blind where I was hunting that's just all collapsed. Looks like last year. A couple different cell cameras, but not much sign of people. It's pretty far. It's like almost a mile. Oh, half a mile walk back here. Gotta figure out. I might just go right up on that fence line tomorrow, because that's where the big 6 with a split brow was up there. And I think that big buck came out of that corner of this fence line. So maybe I'll just sit down in that brush up there and just sit up there. Definitely the biggest buck I've ever seen while hunting though. So cool. See that big one, Lars? I'm gonna go back. Well, we see 7-point I seen last night. He started walking across the field, and I could see he had like G2s like on the back of his rack. So he's different. And now once he's got out farther, he looks, get a better look at him. He's really wide too. I don't think he's that big when I seen the other night, but he's pretty nice. Isaac went down to the fence line, 100 yards from here, and I tried some rattling and stuff, but they're like probably 500 yards away, and I'm sure they could hear it, but they weren't really interested. So super cool though, just to watch some deer. Got some more does up there. That one's still in the field on the far edge. So I'm gonna put together a game plan for tonight. All right, you want to tell us the plan?
Plan? We never have a plan. Going up to these fields that we've been hunting the last 2 days. This morning we glassed them, and we seen a nice buck out there. And last night, I guess you were probably filming last night. Tell them what we seen. A couple nice bucks. So, there's deer out there. So we're gonna head up there. We're going all the way to the back of the field. We don't have a perfect wind for it, but
There is no perfect wind.
Yeah, we got 2 days left, so we're actually only 3 hunts, day and a half. We're leaving Saturday, so we're gonna get back there and kind of expecting that we may spook a couple deer, but we're hoping to shoot them before they catch on to us too bad. So we're gonna get going and catch you guys up there.
All right, guys. It is 3:30, and just got set up. I went a little bit farther down in the field, a little more toward that corner, right where that big buck went in last night, and that's where a lot of the deer were coming in and around. Isaac's up on the other side of the field, on the east side of the field, and so he's sitting right where they're coming out. So he has a better chance, quite a better chance at that buck than I do. We're pretty much just shooting whatever comes out. It doesn't have spots and it's not a spike or a fork, we'll probably shoot it. So hopefully we can kill something tonight. We're being pretty aggressive with this property right now. We only have today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last evening here, so we kind of have to just sand it in here and hope for the best. But I think we got a good shot at that buck, so I'm excited. I'm sitting in kind of this little hole here. The field's up there. I kind of have to get up on my knees to see the field. And I'll probably have to stand up a little bit to shoot. But I have a lot of cover, so I should be able to stand up without deer busting out. So I just hope that big buck doesn't come with 8 does or something. It might be a little tough. So we got a while before deer are on the field. So I'm just gonna sit tight here. Hopefully it happens tonight. Got a doe at 80 yards coming down the fence line. The sun right in my eyes though. I just watched a spike across the field at about 200 yards. I think the doe is working my way slowly, so hopefully I'll get a shot. Isaac's on the other side of the field, over the hill from me, maybe 200-300 yards away. And he just said that big buck that I seen last night is out over there. So I really hope we get the shot at him. Or if he doesn't get a shot at him, I hope he comes this way. He should be coming this way at some point. That's exciting. think I just shot one. I see deer come crashing over the hill. You did not. That is crazy.
Did you see him?
No, I was watching that big 8-pointer up here.
There's one up there.
Right here. I don't know. It might have been the one you just
I
shot. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was watching him down there. I was like, oh, he's coming closer. Closer. I was like getting ready. I got my bow up. And I reached down to grab my binoculars. And I hear hooves just pounding away. I was like, no, not again. I've done that like 3 times tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Like, what would have blown him out of here? Then I heard a deer go, wah. I was like, yeah. Is he down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I had my 40-yard pin, and I ranged him at 42, and he came a little ways closer.
Uh-huh.
So I aimed just like 4 inches up, probably.
Yeah.
And I think he may have ducked some too.
Okay.
I think I hit him a little high.
Yeah. He sounded goofy. He like gave like a death moan, like a bear almost.
Well, he caught that fence with his hoofs and flipped himself right on.
Oh, really? Just like the element. It must be an Oklahoma thing.
I said we just give him like half an hour or 15 minutes. See, I put that. Can you see I put that arrow right in his back?
Oh, yeah.
I tried to put a.
He didn't go nowhere. He was done.
I tried to put a dead meat in him, but I forgot I had my pin set at 40.
Mm-hmm.
Just then, so I stayed right over him.
So you shot him with a mega meat then?
Yeah, the first one was a mega meat.
Oh, he's toast.
And then the last one was
Oh.
here too.
I don't know, is he?
Didn't he say he was up in that first field?
I don't think so.
Remember?
I don't know.
He said I'm set up similar to where Lars is set up.
Oh, okay.
He's got 3 brow tines on one side. I'm pretty
Really?
sure. Yeah.
You give Lars a call and let him know first.
I'm not sure if he's the big one or if he's that one that was.
He's not that really big one I seen the other night. No. Definitely not that big one. But he was. Don't even need to talk about that other one. You have blood on your face.
Do I? Probably from mosquitoes.
Yeah, probably. They're bad out here.
last
Oh,
night.
he probably doesn't have service.
I think he's toast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It doesn't have any blood on it, it's just meat.
So it's mega meat.
I don't know, but look. I don't know where I hit him. I'm pretty sure I hit him high because I'm pretty sure he ducked. So it was 40 yards.
Yeah. He wasn't like scared or anything. He didn't know anything was coming though, did he?
I mean, no, he was just down there eating.
Yeah.
But it's still like he had his head down. He could easily pick it up and
Yeah.
duck.
Yeah, so I was set up right in that tree. And then Isaac was set up over here in that tree. We were only like 100 yards away from each other. I didn't realize we were that close. I was thinking it was like 200 yards that way.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way you would have shot him. Like, that didn't even cross my mind that you shot this one. I thought you were way over there.
He came up to that fence probably 7-8 times.
Oh,
got
really?
ready to cross and didn't cross. Like he literally like hunched down and stopped and turned around and did another loop. Like he went all the way around back that hill, came up and did it again, and like did that like 3 times, walked back here, came up, got ready again, and like just stopped, and eventually he crossed, came down here to, I think it was 37 yards, and or 38 yards or something. I was getting ready. I was trying to range him, but I was jittering. So
Got the shakes.
As I got 38, I hooked my release on 8 turns and heads walked straight out this way.
Oh, really?
Yep. And he turns around. He's like feeding through here, feeding, and he walks right up that hill, right up to here. I range him like 42, just grab my release and put it on him and release. So yeah, I was set up right in here.
We're waiting for my grandpa and Lars to come by, but they're coming from over there somewhere. They got like 500 yard walk. Told them it probably was a gut shot, so. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot bigger slope than you see on the maps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sweet. Sure. Oh, yeah.
This must be my first shot right here. It was high.
A little bit, but that's still double long.
Yeah. And then this is where I skimmed him.
Oh, with your 40 yard pin?
Yeah. I don't know what I got, but he bled out on that one. That one I skimmed him.
Just cut every vein on his side.
Let's go. Now look at that, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No kidding. That's insane.
Let's go. That brow tine is so cool. Look at that.
That is wild.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points down on his brow tine. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man.
We were, yeah, I was just going to say that.
I've only seen this morning.
Yeah.
What, probably 115, maybe?
I don't know, it's a little bigger than that, but
320.
I'm also not a very good judge of score. Should we get some pictures quick? Well, we still have a little bit of sunlight.
Go 5'8".
Isaac said he hit that fence.
Yeah.
Fell right on his face on the other side. He went about 8 yards and died.
Just crept up there. I could hear him rustling, so I just crept up there and put another arrow in his back.
Oh, yeah. So you shot it or he
Isaac
shot it?
did. I was down.
Oh.
I was in that tree down there.
Yeah.
Isaac was right on the edge of the field here in these weeds. I was watching him.
Yeah.
I thought Isaac was a lot farther down. So I was waiting for him to come towards me because he was slowly working his way towards me. And then suddenly all the deer just cleared the field.
11 pointer.
12. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm kidding. Hey guys, let's get a picture in the spot.
Just prop him up a little bit and strip these coats off. Should have got him right there.
There's a spot where I was right on this juniper here. That's where I was last night.
Get a little open in there.
Then there's an opening, and then there's a big just goes a washout, and you throw
Well, got him up there and roll the guts down.
Yeah.
Ready? Yep.
Alright guys, it is our last day here. Not actually sure what day it is. Well, it's a Friday, but I don't know how long we've been here yet. Kind of forgot, but I'm heading to the spot, exact same spot where Isaac shot his buck last night. I was sitting about 180 yards from where he shot it last night, so I'm sliding over to the side of the field he was at. All the deer came out, so hopefully we didn't blow the whole place up too much last night. Yeah, we hauled the deer a couple hundred yards to get it out of that area and dumped the guts and stuff down a ravine. So hopefully the coyotes didn't booger the whole place. I'm sure they kind of did, but I'm taking pretty much whatever I can get at this point. Love a nice doe over that big one I seen a few nights ago. So I'm gonna go get set up and we'll see what happens. Pretty good sized track there. Alright, I just got everything set up. Sitting in this little pit that I put something in last night. This is my setup here. The field right out here. Where I was set up last night was under that big tree. Right about here. So, a little less, like 150 yards away from where Isaac was. And that buck crossed that fence up on top of the hill. Hopefully I have a shot at something tonight. It wasn't, the cut pile was still there and it didn't look like it had been touched, so hopefully the coyotes weren't ripping around all night in that. Hopefully we see something. Alright. Shot him. Shot him. Oh my goodness. That was insane. That was the wildest thing. I think that was that big one. It was a bit back. It was at the right height to put a bit back. That was awesome. I had him at 30 yards. He was feeding right here. 30 yards. Now I see him alone. Somebody's texting me. They might not see him. That might seem like a long shot, but in a field, that's really close in a field when you're on the ground. Oh, I'm shaking. Shaking so bad. It was a bit back, but I think we're still good. Insane. He was at 30 yards feeding. And he didn't catch me moving, I don't think. But he didn't really just something new on the edge of the field. Man, I'm shaking so bad. at 30 yards. Ranged him at 35, and he might have been like 29, 28 even. And I drew back. He had his head down. I drew back, and he was broadside. I was just getting. I drew back and anchored, and I was just finding my peep sight, and he kind of turned towards me. So he was quartering to pretty hard, and he looked at me, and he looked at me for about 3 seconds, and then he like kind of just hopped away and ran to about 40, 45, and he was looking right at me, and he turned, and I just sent it. Oh, I really hope that shot was good. Talk about crazy.
Yeah.
Why was he out here?
I have no idea.
I didn't see a doe all night. I seen that 3-pointer. I was watching that 3-pointer.
Two down here.
And I looked over the hill, and I seen a big body. I was like, oh, it must be a doe down there. Pulling binocs up. I was like, that ain't a doe.
Did you probably seen it before I texted you and was telling you.
I just got your text for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Just came through.
I was watching that 3-pointer and I seen there's 2 down here. I glanced my spotting scope over. And he picks up his head. I'm like, quick send out text. I was like, big buck's out.
I didn't see that 3-pointer until he texted. He was behind brush. I took my binocs out, then I started looking really hard, and I finally
he
seen
came all
him.
the way down down this fence line and I circled behind you and came out.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah, I had
crazy.
him at like 40 yards. The 3-pointer. Tempted, but not really.
You get all our texts we were sending about the 3-pointer?
No, I was watching the big buck. Should we look for that?
Yeah, let's go.
Look for first blood. Let's go! Dude, he's toast!
Serious?
Yes, look at him!
Dude.
He piled up right on the edge of the field. That is crazy. That shot is back.
It is, yeah.
That didn't matter though.
Dude.
That is wild.
Let's go, buddy. Oh. There's no way.
Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Can't believe that happened.
Congrats.
That is back.
It is,
But he
yeah.
did turn.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he didn't even go 100 yards.
No. I'm surprised.
I know.
Yeah,
You'd think that'd be like liver and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I rewatched the footage, I would probably think guts instantly.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you had that dead meat.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
How does that even happen?
I have no idea. Is this the same one you seen the other night?
I don't know. He quit 140.
No, not quite.
He's going on my wall.
Oh, for sure. It's a good looking buck.
Dude, first buck with a bow. Public land in Oklahoma.
I know. It's crazy. That is awesome.
Oh.
Did you have it on video too?
I forgot my tripod at home.
Oh,
So I didn't have a tripod, so I just had a video on me.
Last night.
That's wild.
That is crazy. That is awesome.
Where'd he come in? Did he even bleed much? There's like no blood dripping down his side.
I know.
I seen that arrow sticking up and I was like, why is it sticking straight up?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have fell out sticking straight up.
Right. That is crazy.
I can't believe he only went that far.
I know.
He could go nowhere.
I know.
He didn't even make it off the field. There's blood over there. He must have piled up, like just crashed all over.
Yeah. Did you call your grandpa?
Yeah. I called him. I told him.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, we got a job now.
Oh yeah, another long haul. I'm gonna be in bed till midnight again.
You're gonna butcher him up tonight too.
Body's
Put him
quite
up.
as big as the last one though.
Yeah,
Hard to say. He may be a little bit easier.
hopefully.
I don't know. Does he look as big to you, the body?
Looks pretty
Yeah, it's a
similar,
little. Yeah. It goes fun. It's a
awesome.
sweet buck.
It's pretty symmetrical.
I know. I'm gonna call Grandpa. Don't fall on the cliff. Alright, we're gonna grab our junk.
Alright.
Have fun. It's a lot farther away than the...
Get some close-ups of Joe's nose.
Dripping boogers.
Finish close up of Mike's
Wait.
nose.
That's going in the final cut.
He's probably gonna put it in
Want
there.
view? Put her in there.
Just kidding, I do want to do, so I'm not gonna put it in there.